Hello everyone, this is Yael from Yael Alchemy. Welcome to my channel, and this is a reading for the Divine Feminine for the week of November 7 to November 13. Pardon my voice, I've been under the weather. A lot of feminine twins, Divine Feminine twins have been. And I guess it's because of the frequency updates. Anyway, let's get to your reading. For the Divine Feminine for the coming week, we have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, first we have the Ace of Swords, which is telling me that the Divine Feminine, this has also come up in the reading for next week of the Divine Masculine. But since it's the opening card for the Divine Feminine, it's telling me that the Divine Feminine is standing in her own truth. She already knows. She's cut through the haze, the confusion. She knows where she's at. She knows her own truth. And she's living with that. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity and sharing. And this is telling me that the Divine Feminine right now is busy in 3D, in the real world, sharing her gifts, her talents, her time, and just being generous to other people. While she's doing this, though, there's the energy of the Three of Swords, which is this is an underlying energy that while you're doing your mission, while you are in service, there is still a longing for your twin. This is the energy not necessarily of heartache, which the Three of Swords normally implies, but what this is telling me is that this is more sacrifice. In this deck, this is like the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And she's allowing herself, her heart to be pierced, herself to be vulnerable during this time, especially when she's unsure of what the outcome will be. There's some twins that have already come into union. There are a lot of twin flames and divine feminines who continually hope for union, who continually hope for some sort of communication and recognition from their divine counterparts. And there's an energy of sacrifice while doing the mission, meaning that she can see the bigger picture already. She knows that there is more to the union than just romantically being together, holding hands, being physically together. There's much more than that, because twin flames are here for a special mission, And at the end of our missions, that's when we get together with our divine counterparts. And she knows this. So, whatever mission she's on, if the divine feminine has identified what gifts she has to share, which she's currently sharing, she knows that underlying this, there is also sacrifice. But in that sacrifice, it's sort of counterintuitive. You think you're not getting what you want, but the divine feminine will be getting her hopes and dreams. Here we see 9 cups that are all standing, and I don't know if he's the baker or I don't know, the candlestick maker, but he's making a toast. So it's a toast of celebration, because although it seems counterintuitive that there's an energy of, I wouldn't say playing the martyr, but sacrifice. The sacrifice born out of unconditional love. She will be getting what she wishes for, her hopes and dreams, whatever it is that you wish for. And sometimes we may not see the path. The path may be winding, the path may be bumpy, but it'll get us there. It's like the analogy of headlights. When you're driving down a dark road and you know the general direction, sometimes you can only see around 20 meters of the lights of the headlights. 20 meters, that's what's illuminated. But if you keep following the path, later on you'll see you're already there. You'll get to your destination. So that's giving us hope. That's nice. And here we have the King of Wands. And this is a very nice card to get because it tells us that the divine feminine is very passionate and determined in what she's doing. She's keeping the flame alive of the divine masculine in her. While she's doing all this, she has the divine masculine in mind and in heart. That's what fuels her passion, to keep the divine masculine alive in her. So, that's pretty short, but it's rather clear that this week the divine feminine will be continuing on her mission, and it will be a path to achieving her dreams. And included in that dreams is the divine masculine, whether it's in her, within her, the divine masculine within her, or the external manifestation of the divine masculine. That remains to be seen because this is a general reading. So it really depends where you are on your path. But what is important for the divine feminine right now is to continue sharing your gifts and continuing embodying the Christed heart, that sacred heart which endures pain, because there is something, an emotion that is much bigger than pain, that is more all-encompassing than pain, which is love. And once you get through this difficult phase, and you transcend the normal paradigm of relationships, what love is, that's when you're going to get your dreams fulfilled. And you can see that the divine masculine is watching you on within you, and the external divine masculine. He wants this as much as you do, that you achieve all your dreams. Maybe depending on where the divine masculine is at right now, perhaps he has some loose ends to tie up in whatever situation he's in, or he hasn't awakened that much yet. But wherever he is, he's cheering you on. He's supporting you through this because he wants you to achieve your dreams with or without him in the now. Okay? That doesn't mean to say that he won't be there in the future, but for this week at least, you know and you feel his support. So what's the challenge for the divine feminine for this week? Well, two cards popped out. Check what they are. It's balance and discipline. And yes, I understand what this is saying because we have here this card of longing, separation, and sacrifice, which is difficult for most feminines. So the challenge is to still stay balanced and continue doing the work, continue sharing your gifts. It's like dieting or losing weight. Sometimes sorry for coughing. Again, as I was saying, it's like losing weight. You want to lose 20 pounds. That's not going to happen in a week. If ever it does happen in a week, it's going to be unhealthy. So it's going to happen gradually. And so right now, this week, is just to keep on track, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing at this point in your life, and to trust that you're on the right path and you're headed towards the right direction. And for that, you need discipline, because there will be times along the way when you're going to feel down, disheartened, frustrated, and that's where the discipline comes in. Because whenever you feel those feelings, that indicates that there is an imbalance within you. That's why this is your challenge, to balance it. And that is like the symptom of imbalance. And whenever you get to that place, when you feel that longing, then be disciplined and do the work to get yourself back on track, back in balance. Because at this point of your awakening, of your being illumined, you should be at a point right now wherein you don't feel the separation anymore. So this feeling should be less and less. It will gradually decrease as you come into more awareness, as you come into more understanding of what the Twin Flame mission is about, of what your journey entails, of what your bigger mission is. This will gradually decrease. The more you come into balance, the more you won't feel the separation. But again, a caveat, this cannot be contrived. It cannot be contrived. If you watch Jeff and Shalea's video, they were on the dot when they said, the signs wherein your union is nearing. Well, that's it. You don't feel the separation anymore. Because you're already aware that you're one within and without. Even if there is no contact right now, you were always one to begin with. You just agreed to go into different bodies to accomplish a mission. So, this is the challenge. This week, whenever you feel an imbalance, and again, how do you know you are imbalanced? You feel heartache, pain, frustration, sadness. Why? It lowers your energies. When it lowers the frequency of your vibration, you cannot vibrate at the high level wherein you attract your twin flame. And that is what is necessary for this union. If you have already identified yourself as a twin flame, then you know that because you are in a physical body, that you are subject to very human emotions. And the challenge is to transcend that, because you're more than a human, you're angelic. You have a divine mission to fulfill here on earth, to help other people on the planet, to help the planet uplift itself. So just remember to keep on track and be disciplined. What does being disciplined mean? Sometimes you don't want to do it, you're tired. It's like exercise or the 7 highly effective habits. Maybe you don't want to do it, you don't feel like doing it, but because you know that if you don't do it, you won't get to goal, then you're going to have to do it. What does this mean? Continue healing yourself, continue purging, and continue hoping for the best. Regardless of what it looks like, remember, what we see with our physical senses here in the third dimension or 3D, that's only one aspect. It's only one perspective. There's something bigger at play here, and you should strive to see that. So what is the advice card for the Divine Feminine? Again, priorities, which ties into the balance and discipline, because when you feel that longing, when you feel that heartache, that frustration, you're going to have to choose whether or not you want to put a band-aid on it or you want it to heal from the inside. So be aware of your priorities. And for twins, your biggest priority is to fulfill your twin flame mission. Get in balance with your twin flame, balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you. And then, when that is balanced within you, and that is balanced within your twin, that's when union occurs. So here, be aware of your priorities. Know what helps you get closer to your twin. What helps you embody your twin within. And what helps you generate that feeling of having a high vibration, joy, love, generosity. So, Well, that's pretty short and clear for the divine feminines. So this week, keep doing what you're doing. When you get to this energy, always remember that to choose your priorities wisely. Because in choosing how to feel, how to vibrate, I mean, how your frequency, the frequency that you want to give to others, that's going to determine whether your union is going to be delayed or it will be sped up. So choose wisely. And this includes delaying instant gratification. Okay, fine, you're lonely. What, are you gonna hook up with the first cute guy that you see, knowing that you have twin flames? Most divine feminine twins that have been on the journey for quite a while, they've already chosen. They choose their twin flame again and again, no matter if there are 5 guys in front of them, 10 guys in front of them. And so, be clear with your convictions. If you choose this relationship, you choose your twin. Eventually, he's going to show up. So there, be aware of your priorities. Do you want a band-aid or do you want the ultimate solution to this? Of course, part of that ultimate solution is making your dreams come true, because that's going to bring an amount of happiness to you, with or without your twin flame. But it's not even a question of being without your twin flame, because your twin flame is always within you. It's only a matter of recognizing that and finding the joy in that. You know, before I was stuck here in this energy, always saying, well, he's not here, he's not here, he's not talking to me. But when we merged in 5D, that went away. Wherever I go, even if I don't hear from him, he's with me. And we forge this telepathic link when we actually talk. And it's very nice and comforting, and I know that I'm never alone. And you never are. He's there, he's watching, he's also seeing how you progress on this journey. It's like keeping tabs, energetically. So there, that's what I have for you, Divine Feminines. I hope this reading resonates with you. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you'd like personal reading, you can go to my site at yaelalchemy.com or my Facebook page, Facebook//Yael to get in touch. So have a good week. Keep your head up and just do your work, do the mission, share the love. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.